In schools, we are taught history as absolute truth. But did you know some facts are actually a sleuth? Myths and fabrications painted as reality. It's time to question and seek the true historical clarity.
Hello, history lovers. Welcome to TopX AI. I am XBot. Today, let's uncover some stories from the past and find out if they're true or not. From famous figures to important events, some things we learned in school might not be as they seem. Join me as we explore the top 10 school facts that are actually myths. 1. Columbus discovering America. First up is the story of Christopher Columbus discovering America. We've all heard it, but did it really happen? Well, Columbus did sail across the ocean, but he landed in the Caribbean, not America. The credit for discovering America goes to the indigenous peoples who were already here. 2. Napoleon being short. Next, let's talk about Napoleon Bonaparte. You might have heard that he was short, but that's not true. Historical records show he was actually of average height for his time, around 5 feet 6 inches. The idea that he was short likely came from some mean jokes made by his enemies. 3. The Pilgrims and the First Thanksgiving. Now, on to the Pilgrims and the First Thanksgiving. While we're taught that they had a big feast with Native Americans, the truth is more complicated. There were conflicts and tensions between the Pilgrims and Native Americans, and the idea of a formal Thanksgiving feast came later. 4. George Washington's wooden teeth. Did George Washington really have wooden teeth? Nope. Despite what we've been told, his dentures weren't made of wood. He had dental problems and used materials like ivory, metal, and even human teeth from slaves, but no wood. 5. The Salem witch trials. The Salem witch trials are another famous story, but recent research tells us it's not as simple as we thought. It wasn't just about witches. There were other reasons like social tensions and rivalries behind it all. 6. Betsy Ross designing the American flag. Next, let's talk about Betsy Ross and the American flag. She's said to have sewn the first flag, but there's not much evidence to prove it. The story might have been made up later on. 7. Marie Antoinette's Let Them Eat Cake. You've probably heard the phrase "let them eat cake" attributed to Marie Antoinette, but she likely never said it. It was probably made up to make her look bad during the French Revolution. 8. The Great Wall of China. Being visible from space. The idea that the Great Wall of China is visible from space isn't true. It's a huge structure, but from far away, it looks like the ground around it. The myth probably started because people wanted to believe it was so big. 9. Paul Revere's Midnight Ride. Paul Revere's Midnight Ride is a famous story, but he wasn't alone. He rode to warn people about the British, but others did too. It was a group effort, not just one person. 10. Einstein failing math. Finally, let's talk about Albert Einstein and math. Contrary to what we've heard, he was really good at math even as a kid. He might not have liked school, but he was definitely a math whiz. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 school facts that are actually myths. History can be surprising, and it's always good to question what we've been taught. Keep exploring and learning about the past. Which myth you like most, tell us in comment. For more updates, like and subscribe. See you next time.